Hello. Good morning. We are jamming obsessed right now. Great morning, great morning, great morning. Afternoon for some of you.
Shifting, growing, expanding, becoming more of me on a daily basis.
Obsessed.
But here's the difference between me and most
This is what we're doing right now.
You see, most people enjoy growing. They're committed to growing. They take time for their growth.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm your girl, Lakeisha Michelle here. Stopping by with a little tea. Okay, a little tea. A little green juice. Come on in the room. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Hey guys, happy Friday. Listen, I'm only here to win. Only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. Obsessed. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Listen, I'm only here to win. Only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. Obsessed. Y'all gotta get obsessed. Get obsessed, get obsessed, get obsessed. Listen, you may be asking, I love this, hold on.
I know that I need to satisfy the obsession for my soul. And yeah, others can tap into this obsession. It really is just a choice. And once you create an unconscious habit of being obsessed with your growth, you get addicted to the results in your life that you manifest. And you naturally get obsessed with wanting to create more of that.
Let me tell y'all something. This song right here, I had to just, you need to go get this song. So many people ask me how I can stay, like I keep my energy, you know, how do I have like blah, blah, blah. All this stuff people see, the things that you see radiating off of me, whatever you verbalize it as, I'm obsessed, seriously. And the lyrics just said, sometimes I can't be bothered. Sometimes I don't feel like it. But I've trained my subconscious mind. I am literally obsessed with growth. So much so that even when I am down, like I was sick this week, I was still learning. Like I'm obsessed with growing myself. That's the best thing I can do. And as a result of that, the other areas in my life have to grow. Because when you grow, you're gonna just not be available for certain things that you used to be available for. So when you're continually growing and upgrading, I like to call it, when you're continually upgrading, you know, things just change around you and you don't have to really focus on certain things because it just grows. It's just what happens. But you have to get obsessed with your growth. And that is the best thing to do. Sometimes we get obsessed with a person, a thing, a job, or whatever. And at the end of the day, it's not that you have to be nonchalant, because sometimes people think I'm like nonchalant about stuff, but I just realized like, no, like my favorite thing to do is grow me. That's what I'm obsessed with. And as a result of that, you get to experience all the different things that happen because I continually grow myself. My courses, my events, this type of live stream, any of those things get to happen because I just obsess with growing myself. Like I literally do this for me, and it seems selfish for some people. They just for some reason can't wrap their brain around it because you gotta pour into yourself. We are so easy to jump on the bandwagon for somebody else, empty as hell, trying to help them. Fill your cup and do it. It is necessary for you to do to fill your cup. For example, I turn my phone off all the time. I give you guys that example all the time because people are like, you don't answer your phone. Because I need to be working on me. That is all. And half of the time people are calling you with a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with anything anyway. So yeah, nope, turn off the phone, mind your business, okay? And grow you. And everything else will adjust. Because what we say is emergency is not really an emergency. What people say they don't know the answer to, they really do. Oh, I had to learn that. When I moved to California, I had trained everybody. I trained myself. Screw what I trained everybody. Well, I did train everybody. But I had everybody thinking that, you know, I just had people calling me way too much for stuff. And I realized one reason I moved, because I was too scared to tell them to leave me alone. And listen, you gotta make sure you ain't the person blowing somebody's phone up all the time just wanting. Do you ever call just to say hi and not dump your problems and your questions on people? Hello, okay. But I realized I was training people to like just call. And I'm still training people to stop. But here's what's funny is when you don't answer, they figure it out. Oh, it wasn't an emergency, was it? We always know the answer. We always know the answer. What are you struggling with? What are you struggling with right now? We always know the answer. The real thing is, how do I want to address this issue? Like there's issues in my life I haven't addressed full on. I know the answer. So when I say I don't know, all you gotta do is keep asking yourself, if you did know, what would it be? If you didn't know, I learned that at Life on Fire. And I think a lot of people, now that I learned it there, I see a lot of people doing that. And it's a technique. I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry, guys. Okay. So this is a great question to ask yourself. If you're having a frustration, if you need to make a decision about something, if you are, if you did know, what would it be? And let yourself get the answer without feeling guilty, without feeling shame. And listen, you still feel guilt or shame or hurt. You're gonna feel the feelings, but don't let the feelings lead you. Like, understand that the underlying thing is your happiness and your whatever that you're seeking out of life. And then ask yourself the question, if I did know the answer to this, what would it be? Sometimes we spend too much time flip-flopping, hemming and hawing. Oh, this and that, I want this. Just start whatever you want to start, release whatever you need to release, and freaking move on. And it's easier said than done, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's as simple as saying, I'm just done. Ladies, you know best. When we done, we done. We be quiet, and anything can happen. You just be like, oh, what you used to go off about, you don't go off about no more, because it just doesn't matter. R. Kelly wrote a whole song about it. When a woman's fed up, my mama told me a long time ago, it ain't nothing you can do about it. When we done, it be so funny. You be talking, we be like this. Chilling. So it's the same thing. When a situation comes across your lap and you don't know what to do, just say, if I did know, what would it be? And then sometimes it's gonna take you a couple days, okay? Remember, I told you this day before yesterday, go look and just ask yourself, the truth is, write the truth on a piece of paper. Paper helps you hear your thoughts. And don't be scared like somebody gonna read them or something bad is gonna happen. Just write the truth on paper. Like, literally, I don't wanna do this, I like this, I actually am embarrassed about this. Like, whatever it is, write it on paper, and then when you look at it on paper, it's gonna help your mind articulate your feelings and true wants, needs, and desires, and then you can make better choices, because our life right now today is a result of the choices that we make. So if there's something that I am experiencing, all I have to do is look and see what choices got me here, like whatever. And then if I just change my thinking, change my beliefs, it's gonna change my choices, because choices are kind of like autopilot. Like, you do what you are. Right? Does that make sense, guys? Hope that makes sense. Remember, I told you this the other day. You are walking around in a dirt bag, okay? A dirt bag. What are you talking about, Annette? I don't know what you're talking about. Having tea with Lady Dupree. I don't know who that is. So, I agree with the phone thing. Yourself is non-negotiable. Yeah, people. Do y'all remember when we didn't have cell phones? Like, what? Don't call all day. You didn't even do that back in the day. Stop. Nobody wants to talk. I'm good. I'm coming to good tea. Coming to good tea. There is no good tea to come to. It's on the internet. I just recently did that. I needed it. Yes, y'all, for real. London in the house. What's going on? We are international, guys, by the way. Good morning, Pilar. Tara, what's up? Let me know, guys, where you're watching from. A great way to start my day. Obsessed is my motivation. Yes, I love that song. Okay. I need a paper towel. Oh, please. So, I just wanted to come live this morning and chat with you guys for a second, because this is what we do. Good morning, hey. What's up, Cherie, Tracy, Kim, Adrian? Okay, the album is called Unleash the Artist Within, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The words are, you're literally getting coaching over music, okay? Regan is a multi-million-dollar nomad around the world, lives everywhere, all over. And she just has these amazing life experiences, and she's just an amazing coach, and she's all about abundance. And she and I came together to put our thoughts on music about growing ourselves and being the best versions of ourselves so we can serve others, being obsessed with our work, waking up to our greatness and our dreams and our powers, superpowers that we all have. And so we wanted to bring that message to you guys, because everybody's trying to achieve something. And so we wanted to put it on music, and that's what that album is. It's a ton. I'm telling you, listen to the words, because it is straight coaching over music. And if you understand the power of music, it goes so deeper than what we actually can recognize in our first mind, right? So it goes so much deeper. It goes so to your cellular level. And I don't know about you guys, but when you put something in, when you're listening and you're allowing things to enter via your senses, your sight, your hearing, whatever, you have to just be careful that you're putting more good in than not. I was watching Power. I had to catch up on Power. Who watches Power? Hello. I had to catch up on Power. shoot, I had to turn it off last night because I said, let me tell myself something. I went outside and I felt like I was getting ready to, I was just really confused about where I was. I had watched one too many episodes and everybody was a suspect and everybody was a murderer. I was like, oh my God, turn off the freaking television. So needless to say, I would not be watching that right now because, and I got like 3 more episodes to catch up before the finale. Child, it's juicy. And I was like, oh my God, let me turn this off because I am literally thinking, I walked out my loft, right? This guy was walking down the hallway and I was like, murderer. Who does that? That was just complete. First of all, it was racial profiling. So like, I was like, oh my God, girl, stop. And then when I went down the elevator, I was like, what if he was in my house when I get back home? So then I came in my house. This is literally a true story. Now, I do suffer from post-traumatic abuse stuff. So like I used to have a crazy fool that was in my house when I came home, even though he had no key. So that kind of stuff kind of triggers me. And I watched one too many episodes. So last night, like I literally thought somebody was in my house. So, and then I was mad because I used to have this thing where I don't like to live in a big place. And so right now I'm living in a big place. And so then I got mad at myself because normally I have like a small place. That way I can see every corner. This is true story, y'all. This is really how my brain was after the abusive relationship. Because he snuck in my house, I didn't like having corners and places that I couldn't see. So I purposely rented like one room. I feel safer in one room, right? So for the longest, I wouldn't get like a big place. Now this place is massive. So there's a lot of corners and stuff. So I was like coming in my house last night after watching Power. If you don't watch Power, I mean, it's really, it makes me angry. And I'd just be like, I'd be so trying to get to the next point. But last night I was like, there's someone in my house. Horrible. So I had, needless to say, point of the story is turn off the TV. My green juice don't look right. Turn off the TV and make sure you're pouring goodness into your life. Like my album, Unleash the Artist Within. Because if you watch Power for like 6 hours, you're gonna think that a murderer is in the hallway. That's the moral of the story. Yeah, I don't watch. Here's what's funny. Y'all know, like I have a TV. If you follow me, you know I say it all the time. I have a TV because I love YouTube. So I literally bought this TV so I can have YouTube on a big screen. Now, my friend watches Power, right? So I'm in her house. Y'all know Gigi. I'm at Gigi's house. She picks really good shows to watch. So when I go in her room, they always watching something that hooks me. And then I'll be like, dang, now I gotta know what happens next. So that's how I got started on Power, because Gigi was watching it. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot put it down. So that just started me on the Power thing. And so I bought the Stars app so I can watch Power. And then that's how I got there. And Power's really good. It's so many twists. Now it's just too many twists. It makes my nerve bad. Okay, but let me stop talking about Power, because that is not why we're here, but it's really good. You should watch it. I mean, of all the shows, that's the one I'm gonna make the exception for. You are really uplifting. Because you know what? You gotta have fun too. Okay, can we talk about this? Ladies, have some freaking fun. I know a lot of people who are just, now you so obsessed with growth, you don't have any fun. You have to have fun. And there's so much inspiration and creativity that comes from having fun. So please don't think that you need to be so obsessed with personal development that you become this boring stick in the mud or something. I don't know. That's not allowed either. You need to feel sexy. You need to go do your health thing. You need to be with your friends. You need to have girl time. You don't got no girlfriends, get you a couple. You don't need a lot. I don't have a lot. Get you a couple good ones. You know what I'm saying? Take a trip. Be random as all outdoors. Book a trip for this month or do something that you haven't done. That kind of stuff energizes you guys. You cannot just be this thing. And a lot of times we're just living this life based on like our little parameters of what we've experienced. That's why I encourage us to travel. You know, one thing I learned when I started teaching online, 900 people, how soon can we get the album? The album is out. Oh my gosh, it's out everywhere. Just literally, you can go to Amazon. You can go on YouTube and just listen. Just type in Unleash the Artist Within, Lakeisha Michelle. You can listen to it on YouTube all day. It's on Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, however you listen to music, Spotify, Tidal. It's all those places. Now, what was I saying? I forgot. What? Oh, he's laughing at me. What was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. This is like the first time. What was I saying? before we talked about the music. LOL, don't have a lot of friends. Book myself for an event tonight. That's going to be fun. Exactly. Do something that you haven't done. Matter of fact, that's the homework this weekend. Okay? That's the homework this weekend. Stop being a stick in the mud. Stop with this whole thing of, I am an author, I am a speaker, I am a coach. Listen, I'm me. Lil Wayne got a song. Who knows that song? If you know that song, you are very hood. I know the song. It's one of my jams, okay? He got a song. I'm me. I like that because he's really just saying, like, I'm me. Like, I'm all of the things. I don't have to be one title. Sometimes we get so caught up. I'm a mother. Okay, boo, what else? What else is there to you? Be all of the things, okay? So, celebrating 30th anniversary today. Congratulations. The link is in Facebook. Well, that's one of them for Amazon. Listen, guys, it's really simple. Just type it into wherever you listen to music. Unleash the artist within. Type it into whatever you do to listen to music. So where do you listen to music? Is it YouTube? Is it Spotify? Is it Tidal? I don't know. You tell me. Type it in. Long Beach Lobster Festival. Ooh, I went last year. Tamara says yes. Good. Okay, so moral of the story is today we're going to all say, if you agree, you don't have to agree, but this weekend, do something that you weren't going to do because we live very limited lives. Like if you really think about the capacity of life, we can't even fathom it. And yet we just stay in this little parameter. On the weekends, we do this. If you grew up like I grew up, during the week, you go to school. Wednesday, you go to church. Then you got rehearsal on the weekend. Then you go to church on Sunday, get home, eat some food, hang out with your cousins, and you do it all over again. Then you're gonna go to, once you graduate high school, you're gonna go to college or not, or argue with your parents about not going to college, and then just do a whole bunch of other stuff because you don't wanna go to college. And then eventually get into beauty school, then I go to beauty school, then I get out of beauty school, and then it's like, oh my God, didn't nobody tell me I have to run a business? Oh my God, so then I gotta figure that out. And it's just this thing. So you spend all of this time and you're just so focused because it's all like sustain. It's all about sustaining. This is the regular common folk life. Some people don't grow up like this, okay? But in general, the average person, you're like, I need to get a job so I can afford things. I gotta pay the lights, okay? And all of that. And I wanna have a decent car and I wanna have some love and, you know, it's just this old boring thing. When you begin to travel and when you begin to, like literally, when I was growing up, we didn't really mingle with, like, I'm not gonna say we didn't mingle with other, like the blacks stay with the blacks, the whites stay with the whites, not on purpose. Asians with Asians, Hispanics with Hispanics. Like it wasn't on purpose. It's just kind of how it was. Me, I was in the classes, in the smart class, right? So in my class, it was hardly any blacks and it was Hispanics, whites, Indians, whatever. So I was the minority and they were the majority. And that was my normal environment. I thank God for that, right? And my parents traveled around the world. So they weren't like shell shocked to be around other races, although we kind of still, you know, hung out with black people. We still was like cool. It wasn't like, oh my God. I literally have friends who would be like, you going with the white people? Like it was this whole thing, right? And people, and I still know people who said that today. You know them white people. What world do you live in? You see how small that is? And you're trying to have this big life. Now I'm just using race as an example because people are people. And once you start to travel and get to know people, not their skin color, and also think that America is selfish AF because we talk about black and white as if other people don't exist. That's a whole other subject. But, because let me just tell you, my first boyfriend was Hispanic, Abut Juarez. And I learned Spanish, honey. His mom used to cook for me, and she used to get my nails done. It was the best. And I had all these homies, like, because everybody, he was like a little gangster dude. So everybody was like watching my back. It was the best. I got gifts every week. That's really my first representation of a boyfriend. Buy me gifts every week. It was amazing. Anyway, moral of the story is when you experience different things, you have just a broadened perspective. Like walking around the streets of Barcelona, you see connection. You don't see people on their phones. Walking around the streets in America, in Dallas or LA, even New York, people are just so like, they're just like focused on their thing, right? Meanwhile, when I'm out the country, it's beautiful. People just connect. They just sit and they just look at each other and they just have coffee and they just be talking and they spend their time outdoors, like walking. Well, who would have thought taking a walk is cool? You know, it's like, and they connect. And the most beautiful thing. It makes you look at love differently. And the people over there, they don't even have all these, the majority is like it's like everyday living. Everything is so simple. In the house, it's like a chair, a rug, the TV. It's just very, very simple. I love European style. I love the concepts being overseas, right? And the more you go and travel, you're just like, wow, there's just more to life that has nothing to do with things and everything to do with just you growing and being a diverse person. Completely random good tea. You see there's no subject because this is just where we come and we just exude positivity. Okay, can you make me some more? Thank you. So, what? Why you gotta make that noise? Top's cuckoo. So, moral of the story is do something fun today and tomorrow and Sunday. 3 days in a row. For some of you, it's gonna be like, oh my God, I didn't plan this. This is so, oh my God. And you don't need an award when you do something new. Some people, we do something different and then we're looking around like because it's exciting to you and you don't need no award. That's what you're supposed to do. Do what you feel. Like today, maybe you need to just go get a massage. Maybe you need to just use one of your sick days and like go, well, it's already 11 o'clock. So whatever you do, maybe you need to just go like, I don't know, go pick up your nephews and take them to a theme park. Maybe you need to just go and sit with a parent, or maybe you need to call a friend and totally have a girls' night. Get dressed up in your finest of finest just because you want to feel beautiful and just be out and hear some music and have a good time and do the girl thing, kiki with your friends. Whatever it is, Annette says, hi, honey. She's like, hey, top. So whatever it is, do something. It doesn't have to cost money, but do something that you normally don't do. Some ladies, like, you may just need to shave, girl. It might be time for you to just shave. I know somebody, okay, BJ just said it was a death last night, but it was down the street. She talking about people getting killed at your place. That's crazy. I seen all them cars coming. I'm moving. And I'm surely not riding the scooters outside anymore.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, do something.
We're riding Sunday.
Y'all, why y'all laughing? Y'all know, ladies, when you shave, you be feeling like, because it's something no one knows about. But some of you guys just need to get your sexy back. You looking like Grandma Pooh, who them? I don't even know who that is. Right, a good shave and exfoliation can make you feel like a new woman. Exactly. Get it together. Put you on some good oils. Y'all know how I believe in oil, being oily. Like people, Gigi laughs at me all the time when I say this because I'm like, be oily, okay? Don't be sitting around with your dried up skin looking like last night. You know what I'm saying? Girl, just put you on some oil. Like, this is for you. It has nothing to do with anyone else. Go get a manicure. Do your thing for you. This kind of stuff, it just makes you feel amazing. And these feelings are the feelings that literally, thank you, honey. These feelings are the feelings that are attached to all the other things that you want. And remember, I teach this all the time. And this is something that I'm totally studying all the time, right? If I want or desire a new level of something, the reason that you actually ultimately want the thing, hey Tyrone, is because you desire the feeling that the thing is gonna give you. Women, we want a man because, well, that ain't the only reason, but part of having a man, you love the things, all the things. You want to be pampered, you want security, all of that, right? So start feeling secure now in a healthy way so that you can vibrate. Not the kind of security where you're like, I got it, like a man try to come open the door and you push him out the way. No, girl, that's what the problem is. Let a man be a man, okay? Because when I get around him, I don't know how to do nothing. You got some money? Nope. You got to open the door? I can't open the door. I'm just kidding. So listen, the point is start feeling the feelings, okay? Feel the feelings. Like, you think a man's gonna do, sexy is a mindset. So for example, you need to be sexy for you by yourself before you ever try to be sexy for someone else. Oh, okay. What? No, Lola. I'm just saying. And so what happens is by the time you get out in public, the energy that you exude is not supposed to be sex pot. That's something you're gonna call something else, okay? You're gonna attract people who want just sex. But I'm saying that confidence, that thing that's just naturally like, boom, because there's nothing wrong with being sexy. I don't care what nobody say, church people. You want to look good, feel good, okay? That's a mindset. So how do you expect people to say something to compliment you or to vibrate on a certain level in a relationship if you ain't doing that right now. So the whole point is to own it right now so that you're on the same wavelength, because it already exists. Men already exist. Money already exists. Our dream houses already exist. We just need to be a match energetically for it. So what do you want? There's an energy behind what you desire. And so there is the feeling. And if you can attach yourself to the feeling now, I am secure, I am sexy, I am abundant, I have it all. And you begin to just exude that on a regular basis. And it's a practice, because as soon as you start saying, I am so sexy, you walk past the mirror and you just start beating, oh God, as soon as I get rid of this, as soon as I get rid of that. See, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. Because what's funny about women especially, you get around, now I was raised around men, so I learned a lot of how men think because I was raised around men, and they would tell me. But they always talk about when you get around a woman who's not confident. And a lot of women, because you're not confident, like the dude, you're wearing them out, like Jesus Christ. Because you all in your head in the way. He say you look good, what you want him to say, you look ugly? And then he say you look ugly, he's mean. Well, dear. See, it's a mindset. Everything's a mindset. And all these little things that we do come from our feelings and our emotions. So whatever we desire, we have to embody it now. We have to embody abundance now. We have to embody it now. There's so many things I want to do in this loft, and I already feel like it's done. Just like it's gonna happen. It's already done. So I'm just already, when I walk in, I know I can see with my eyes, but I know what I see with my eyes, because my true eyes is here. So like I was walking around last night and I was just like feeling so abundant, and I was like just imagining, like literally when I look in the corner, I already see that room is done. When I look over here, I see that as done. I already see the event that I'm gonna have here as done, how the people are gonna feel. The energy is already here. It's already here. So what's amazing is then you just start to, your brain, it has to bring to you your feelings. So if you feel like today is jacked up, your brain has to bring you confirmation of that. So we are like these, we're 3D, but we're antenna, we attract things. So if I feel like everything is going to hell in a handbasket, as my grandmother would say. I wonder where they got that from. Where does a basket come from here? I don't understand. If you feel like this is just a jacked up day, think about it, Bunny. Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
If you feel like it's a jacked up day, you're going to totally amplify all the things that are really just everyday things. Traffic starts, the rain happens, and then you're like, see, I told y'all. Or if you think your man cheating, as soon as his phone rings, you like this. That's probably her. See, I know. And then he answers the phone, he talks to his mama. Hey, girl. He talking to his mama. Hey, girl. And then she like saying some stuff. And he like, but I'll be back. And you like, oh, he finna go meet that heifer? He answered the phone with me in the room, talking to that heifer. God dang it, I'm about to go. And our mind has to confirm our thoughts and our feelings, right? Because that's what happens. I know. Oh, I'm the only one who ever felt like that. Okay, well, that's cool. But that's what happens. We have to bring to life our feelings. The brain is going to amplify and make sure that what we feel is true for us, because that's the way our brain works. So if I feel happiness, then the brain is going to just keep, things are just going to, if I feel blessed, I feel blessed. I'm just going to keep resonating with blessedness. And stuff is going to just I'm going to keep noticing that's a blessing. Even in something that's a failure, I'm going to see a blessing in that. Come on, somebody. Even when something looks bad, I'm going to see the blessing. I'm going to see the lesson that makes me feel blessed, that I can recognize it. See, it's a program. You got to program your mind. If you do not, you will only see the pain around you. You will only see. So many women carry so much pain. You carry all the comments that people have made about you. Maybe you were abused. Maybe you were molested, but you're carrying the weight of all those things that have happened to you. And it's literally, it's not that you don't acknowledge what you have been through. You hear me talk about abuse all the time, but the feeling, like, it's not there. It's not like I don't have to walk around and look at every man as a person who might pop me upside the head. I had to literally change the way that I was feeling and hold on to that feeling for dear life. And I decided that I was going to own the feeling of being enough. I realized that how about I change the way I view myself? And so it's not about what happened to me. Let me change the way I view myself. I am enough. I am more than enough. I'm worthy of love. I accept myself. And so what happens as a woman, a lot of times we look in the mirror and we see all this pain and we see all this hurt, and so you're walking around, you at work, you're dealing with people every single day, and you're completely void. You're completely depleted, if that's even a thing. Completely depleted. Yeah, that makes sense. You like literally, you're walking around and all of this stuff is happening, and you're trying to be a mother, you're trying to be at work, you're trying to be all these different roles. But what people feel from you is that weight that you carry around. I remember one time this lady walked in and I just could see. So the thing about being spiritual and not religious, you can see, you have discernment, right? And so this one lady particularly, I've seen her a couple times, I was like, and she stands out in my mind because you can just feel it. And a lot of women actually stand out in my mind, but I'm helping her do something, right? Doing some coaching, and I just keep seeing, I see this, it's like she has on a coat, right? It's like but it's invisible. And so I'm just like, she's trying to accomplish something in the physical, but what's invisible is completely in the way. It's completely in the way, and she completely is aligned with it. She's completely carrying it around. It's her comfort coat, right? And so I just was like, yo, stop, time out, time out, time out. And I've done this a couple times. It's like time out, because what we're doing is not that hard. What we're doing is not that hard, right? But what I feel from you, something's wrong. Like, what is that? There's a weight. What is that? It's in the way of your work. Here you are seeking to achieve something that's not achievable. Like, it's easy, right? Not because we have a million examples. You can do this. You're right here, but your hesitation. So here you are trying to achieve something, but you're pausing and you're overthinking and you're underestimating and you're not believing in yourself and you're trying to do something. I said, what is wrong? Because I knew that it had nothing to do with the task that we were doing. And I'm just curious, what's wrong? And she just let go. This happened, that happened, and this is all old stuff. And as a result of her focusing, what keeps repeating? Again, what you focus on grows. And so she just was so on everything, just kind of piled on top of each other. And here we are trying to build a dream, a business. Do you know how hard that is? Like, it's not hard, but it's hard, right? Because there's just a lot of things you got to be aware of. But if there's no person, if your person is broken and shattered, that's affecting everything you do. And so, listen, we all do it to some capacity. We're living out a moment and making it a movie. So she's made all these moments, this long movie in her head. So every day when she wakes up, she sees the pain. And so what does she keep attracting? Because remember the rule, your mind has to affirm. So whatever you believe, if you believe people always leave, if you believe that everybody tries to use you, if you believe that you're not good enough, if you believe that you can never get this thing right and I don't know, if you're believing these type of things, I'm not smart, I'm not this. That's why I tell you guys all the time, I am so smart. When you say it, you should just feel, I be like, oh, I'm so smart. I can understand anything. I am so smart. There's nothing that I won't be able to figure out, period, point blank. I am so freaking smart. And I own that, I live that, I exude that, I just own it. I'm not worried about what I don't know, because I know when I don't know it and I need to know it, it's gonna appear. That's the way it goes. But it's a feeling that you lean into, right? I'm just saying. You literally walk around and you're an antenna. And you're a magnet. Like you're giving off something, you're giving off a frequency. And she was giving off a frequency of hurt, of shame, of guilt. And I was like, yo, we gotta release that. We gotta release that. And it's a journey. It's a journey, but first we gotta address it. Like, where is it coming from? And then let's give these stories and moments new meanings. And let's love and accept ourselves on a daily, minute by minute, second by second, sometimes basis, right? And then let's work about who do we want to be, who we choose to be now. Because you're not your past and you're not your current circumstance. That's a thing. Like, oh my God, that's so small when you're so big. Not the dirtbag body we walk around, but your soul. You're so powerful. And so the more we grow it, the more we hone into it, the more we own it, the more we tap in and understand that the more the inside grows, everything outside will grow, because it's just what has to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So understanding that your feelings will have to be affirmed. As soon as you say, I'm sad, you're going to hear the saddest song on the radio. Your cousin going to call you with the saddest story, and then both of y'all pity partying it together. And then you're going to cut it on, and the saddest movie's on. And then your boss call you with the saddest news. Everything has to align with that feeling, because you're magical. If you think that you are just a body, you are out of this world. You are people who say that spiritual stuff isn't real or it's a bunch of hoopla. It's BS, because at the end of the day, everybody. What happens when you hear a song and you get chills and your skin rises? What is that? What is that? Right? You're a spirit. Your soul, okay? And so your soul has desires, and the more you listen to it, this is why it's not hard. This is why it's not easy. Because your soul is going to say and go do something or have you feel, and then your life experiences are going to be like, no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't feel like that. Your soul is saying, I am love. I am light. I am love. I am open to receive love. I give love. Love circulates me. I am so free. Your soul is this free spirit. You see, people all say all the time, Keisha, you're a free spirit. So are you, if you would stop with the whole go to work, go to sleep, go to church, have a little fun. Everyone, ooh, let me tell y'all something. Okay, y'all know I believe in Jesus. Okay, I love the Bible. I ain't knocking what you believe in, but whatever you believe is probably all the same anyway. Listen, when you think about in the beginning, you think about the story of, the Bible is a storybook. God made a man, right? Okay, he made a man. And didn't he breathe life? It was like, boom, I am man, I am here. Man was it's like the spirit of God came into some skin. Okay, all the men came from that one spirit. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that. Like Country Wayne say, let it marinate, neck bones. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that, because some people not gonna get it. Understand this. You are so powerful. If I'm made in his image and his likeness, what does that really mean? You are powerful, and you've got something to say. The world needs to hear your voice. You are powerful, and you've got something to say. The world needs to hear your voice. So get on the quest to discover your voice. Get on the quest to own your voice. Get on the quest. Get on the quest. Listen, I wrote this song for something that Mind Valley was doing with Lisa Nichols. But the point is, you're so freaking powerful. And it's just our experiences that limitate us. So that's why we need new experiences. That's why the homework assignment today is go do something that you've never done before. Look in your soul, and it's real, real simple, because the soul's unctions are very calm. You know, one thing I hated about growing up I love the way I grew up. Let's be clear. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for all of the things that happened to me, period. All of them. So I am grateful for all, good and bad. But one thing I learned is that a lot of the churches would guilt you into loving God, right? And so what happens is you feel guilty about everything, so you never make a decision about anything, and you literally say, I'm waiting on God, I'm believing in God, I'm trusting in God. But it's a push off. It's a sexy way of saying, I'm not starting because I'm scared I'm going to go to hell because I'm waiting on God. So you never really go to your full potential. Like literally, people in the church around, I literally know a church, they're trying to do all this stuff, but it doesn't make any sense because they're not living in the real world. They're like in this, God is gonna no, God gave you strength, fool. You are the person that's supposed to do what you're supposed to do. God made you powerful. Do you think he's gonna sit there and tell you all these little bitty things? You have a brain, you have the spirit blown into you. So you already have it. You already have it. You already have it, the thing. right? And you got to understand that you got to make a move, and even in the wrong moves, you're going to learn when you are led by the Spirit, okay? And you have to follow that. That's why you got to put the stuff in so that when you're in action, it's coming out, it's correcting you. But see, we're so scared that we're gonna make a wrong move. Oh my God, I'm gonna go to hell. Oh my God, I'm gonna go, well, and maybe not you, maybe you didn't grow up like we grew up, okay? So that's one dimensional, but whatever it is for you, I'm gonna fail. Because that's really what it is. I'm sorry, who has a movie? Can I see this? Can I see what hell looks like? Like really? That's too far-fetched, but what it really comes down to, rewind, I'm scared I'm going to fail. I'm scared that this isn't gonna work, or it's gonna work and I'm not gonna know how to manage it. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared of losing this person. I'm scared of hurting this person. I'm scared of, we're always scared of something. So then we don't start. Again, feelings. It's all about the feelings. This is a complete rant today. Complete rant. We've talked about a million things, but that's just the way that we do. So if you're new to the show, good morning. I may talk in 5 subjects, but it always comes back together. I'm just saying, it's all about the feelings, and you will attract what you feel. You'll attract who you are. So if you want to attract something different, it has to start inside of you first, and you get to choose what kind of life you desire, how you're going to live it, what you're going to do, and you just align to the new inspired, motivated version of you. You're not going to get inspired, motivated to do something different if you're completely the same. You drive to work the same way. You brush your hair the same way. You wear the same. Now, some of that stuff works. I wear the same clothes. How many times have y'all seen me in this dress? I wear this dress every week. That kind of stuff doesn't matter. Now, here's the point I think about the dress. This dress is very, very cute, darling. So that's like, you can't just put it on like low. You can't have, it has to work for you. There are some things that are the same that works because it makes you feel a certain way. So I have no problem with this dress because it makes me feel a certain way, okay? So the thing is, you have to align with the feelings of the things that you desire, okay? That's it. Align with those feelings, be those feelings now, and then watch how your brain is gonna do things differently. And then do something different. And the assignment this weekend is to do something different this weekend. Some of you need to go ride a roller coaster. You need to go do something like fun. I don't know. Just go. Take off work. Turn your phone off for 24 hours. Do something fun that you've never done. Don't act like you need an award for it. Just do it and be like, oh my God, be happy. Talk to yourself, right? I'm telling you, this is how I live. It's so amazing. It's so freeing. It's the thing. This is why everybody always say, Keisha, come on. Because I always get people to do crazy stuff. And it's not really crazy. It's crazy to them because they just don't follow their feelings. But the feelings are the things that get you to the next level. I was looking at a picture that Facebook, of course, it reminds you of something. And I'm wrapping it up. It reminds you of something. And so it shared a video in 2015. I was doing one of my good girlfriends now. She is super, super special in my life. But at the time she was a client, right? And we just grew this beautiful relationship from being a client. And when I moved to LA, I had no money and I was living in a really small room for $600 a month. And I didn't have a plan. I followed the freaking feelings. This ain't for everybody because some people they panic attack and all that kind of stuff. That's why I said keep your day job. But for me, I knew I'd be fine. I can sell anything. I knew I'd go get a job. I can work at the car dealership. I was completely fine with whatever the outcome was. So fast forward, I started in this small room, literally small room. And I started doing hair, okay? Started doing hair, build a clientele. Then I got to rent the entire top floor of the house that I was living in. It was big. I mean, it had a sauna, jacuzzi, a living room, and a fire pit, and all kind. It was just very luxurious, very fabulous. So that video, when I saw that video, it was like within no time of moving to California, I went out, built a clientele, completely upgrading my life, got my dream car. I'm 5 minutes from the beach. I'm living upstairs on this pretty much a flat. It was like the size of an apartment, huge. And I'm like, wow, I was looking at that video like, I follow my feelings and what I desire. I was unapologetic. I'm like, yo, this is what I now desire. Because I was sitting in the room one day and I'm like, no. I moved to LA so I can have the California dream. Beach, Jeep, and coins. And so I just realigned, and then literally like this, everything shifted. And then it was like, okay, now I desire to really live across the street. Like I want to live, like dare I say, right by the beach. Can I do this? This is not, people where I'm from, we don't really just roll like that. I just started making it happen, going, looking, asking questions. See, things happen when you just make your mind and you decide and you start to feel it. So before I could live across the street from the beach, I just would always just know that the beach was right down the street. I went to the beach all the time. Everybody laughed at me because I had beach bags in my car all the time. So at any given moment, I could be coming back and forth, you know, doing different things, and I would just stop at the beach and just literally just be at the beach, because I was like, this is my life. This is my life now. This is my life now. This is my life now. Even though the beach was down the street. So, and it's funny because all my friends were used to it. They were like, oh, here we go with Keisha going. People that were in LA said they went to the beach more ever than they had been with me, that they had been living there the whole time. Because I just made it for sure that the beach is my lifestyle, right? And I can go there anytime I want and blah, blah, blah. And eventually, within the short period of time, like literally a year and a half, I'm living across the street from the beach. We're literally wake up, jog on the beach in the morning. Boom. Then I see another building. I'm like, I now feel I want it to be a little more fabulous. And I just let my brain do the work. And that's the way that it really does work that way. People think it's kind of creepy, but it does work that way. Even this place I'm in right now, I saw it on Instagram and I was like, I want this. Like, I just want it to happen. Like, and it used to be so crazy because I used to be scared. And it's now like, what do I want next? Because actually, I want better than this now. So it's like, time to upgrade. Just moved here. I don't care. Moving. Done. Next. Like, it's just the way it gets to be. And it's all a feeling thing. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. But guess what? Neither does all of the people that you follow in the Bible. Their stories and their visions didn't make any sense either. So mind your business. Feel the feelings of what you now desire. See it as done and align to it every single day. And literally, now this ain't just home and then boom, it happens. You have to be clear. I want X, Y, Z. Make some things concrete on paper and then go after it. Ask yourself, if this were my reality now, what would I be doing? And then do that stuff. And then that's when the magic happens. Again, ask yourself, if this were my reality now that I choose to own that this is true, what would I be doing? What steps would I take? How would I be dressing? How would I talk? This is the work. And this is the work that most people don't want to do because you're scared you're going to F it up, so you don't do it. Meanwhile, the people that do get to keep just having quantum leaps of life. And I believe in quantum leaps all day long. All day, all day long, all day, all day long. Okay, that is all. That is the good tea for this morning. I think that this is not well. I don't know, guys. I gotta look at this. Baby, do you think this is good?
Yeah, shake it up. Shake it up.
I know, but that green stuff look a little something.
That's fine, you have to shake it up.
All right now.
Okay. That's what they all look until you shake it up. Mix it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Hopefully you're inspired to follow your feelings. I know it goes completely contrary. Tea at the Hilton with, who is Lady Dupree? I have no clue who that is. Y'all see how oily I am? My cup got oily all over it. Have a good day. Ooh, that's a new one. That's so creepy that my brain, she put H-A-G-D and my brain said, have a good day. See how smart we are? I didn't even know what that meant, but I just said, what is Hagda? Have a good day. Boom. Johanna, you just taught me something, girl. Good morning, everyone. Taylor says Jane. LaDonna says, okay, now so true. Sherry says, oh my God. I just felt that yesterday. Girl, shut up. I just felt the same thing about we are made in his image and we are powerful just like. Of course, God's kingdom is within us, period. I love your hair. Thank you. She's attacking pain, a true positive brainwashing to secure your love of life and live it. So, so true. Come on, Jane Curl. You can't love others till you find love yourself. Exactly. You have to change your mindset. You're not alone. When you look good, you feel good. Exactly. That's why I'm always talking about looking good, guys, because when you look good, it feels amazing. That's where they get that big bang from God said boom. What? What? VIP 30 years, Long Beach Lobster Festival, friends, family fun. Go have fun, girl. Okay, so you guys make sure you have fun and please come back and tell me what kind of fun you're having, okay? Come back to the video that you're watching and plus you'll see me next week on Good Tea. Please, hopefully, this coming Monday when I go live, I want to hear that you did something that you normally don't do. Even if it's just go get a manicure, pedicure. It doesn't have to be jumping off the freaking Eiffel Tower. It's just go have fun. Thank you, Lakeisha. I'm literally crying. I swear I feel like my life is falling apart. I recently had some very negative thoughts. So thank you. I was until about 20 minutes ago in a very bad space. God is key. I can feel your words. Yes. Oh my gosh, beautiful. You see, we have to show up and we have to just speak our minds. When I put Good Tea for Life on my title, I was like, I don't really have a title today, but I'm gonna just show up and talk about what's on my heart, and whatever that is, it'll be enough. And that's who we are, and look what happened. So yay, love. The answer is praising God. Exactly. The journey to freedom. Look at Matt Gill in the building. He's probably gone now. Hi, Matt. Annette.
What up, man?
Top said hi, Matt. If you're still here, had snow cones with mommy.
Holy.
I love it. You got this. Sexiest character. Exactly.
Are you going with me?
Yeah, I'll go with you. Shave. Yep, that too. Y'all know when you shave, you be like, you have an extra little twist. Get it together. Get you a nice little waxing. Get you a shaving. Get the toes did. Ladies, don't be looking like your toes don't need to look like this.
And right, we on the same level.
I'm just saying. Okay. Thank you for this reminder. You're welcome. She's a storyteller. Who? Oh, Lady Dupree. Okay, I'm gonna Google her. Lady Dupree. Ask Lady Dupree. Okay. Cool. Oh, it says page not available. Okay, guys, I love you. Oh my God, why do I have 16 messages right now? Okay, love you guys, and I'm gonna go now. You guys are amazing. This is Good Tea for Life, where we just talk about good stuff, good vibes. Even if there's no particular topic, it's always perfect because that's just the way that it is. So thank you for gathering around on the internet all over the world so that we can just share good vibes and good messages with each other. I love how you guys speak to each other. I love that we're a community and we can be just really truthful and just have a great time. So thank you. I don't take that for granted. I love you. I love you. I love you. Each and every one of you. And that is all. Life is good. Life is what you make it. So if you don't like it right now, remember, you can change it, and it starts with the inside, okay? So just decide what you want, feel it as done, and align to that done feeling every single day. So if you say, oh, I used to struggle with depression, and you decided that I'm happy, then you know what? Every single, sometimes hour, you need to just align with what happy people do. Happy thoughts, right? Listen, put on that Pharrell song. If that's what it takes to get you through and start to feel, dance around, move around. That's why you gotta move. That's one thing Tony Robbins does really well. He makes you gonna get a workout at his event and you're gonna feel and move, and it gets your energy in the right space so that your mind can just start to shift quickly so you can be in that match. Thank you so much. God really spoke through you straight to me. Yes, this is amazing. Girl, I didn't know about that. Have a good day. So do y'all know this? Okay, now text your nephew. I'm gonna text my nephew. H-A-G-D. He's probably gonna be like, what? I'm gonna see if he knows what it means or if I'm the cool aunt. Okay. Bye, guys. I love you, love you, love you. See you later.